Welcome back to TYTSports. It's your local boxing enthusiast, Britton here. I'm going to give you the rundown from all the events in the fight that happened this past weekend. This past Saturday, September 13th, at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, we had Floyd Money Mayweather back in action in only his second rematch in his 18-year career. Only 2 rematches. That's kind of crazy. He was facing off against Argentinian fighter Marcos Maidana, hard hitter. In their first fight, you know, he kind of threw Mayweather off with the pressure. He had him against the ropes. He landed some really good overhand rights, took him to the body. So leading up to this fight, we thought that we were going to see some of the same things, right? Not really. This fight more so followed the trend from what we're used to seeing from Floyd. Him using lateral movement and using his superior foot speed against his opponent. He did that exactly against Maidana, landing jabs, overhand right, straight lead right hand, straight lead right hand. Maidana really didn't have too many answers for him as he tried to come in. If Maidana would happen to get past the right hand, you know, the jab was always there. He was jabbing him to the head, jabbing him to the body, keeping him back, keeping him in the dead zone, as I like to call it. We all know that Marcos Maidana is highly effective when he gets on the inside. He's able to, you know, rip his opponent to the body, and he's able to come up with those really strong uppercuts. Mayweather wasn't having it this fight. He learned his lesson from the first one. Mayweather would circle off the ropes. He would catch him with check left hooks coming in as Maidana attacked. And, you know, when Maidana would get past all of those offensive maneuvers, Mayweather would tie him up. Now, this is a tactic that went highly criticized by the Maidana enthusiasts, but, you know, it's a really good way to nullify your opponent's offense. Now, the way I saw the fight, really didn't make too much of a difference if he was tying him up excessively or not. Maidana had ample opportunity to get his shots off in the middle of the ring and against the ropes, and he really couldn't get any clean offense off. Now, this is not to suggest that Maidana didn't have his moments. Leading up to the fight, Robert Garcia suggested that Maidana would have better luck throwing straighter punches opposed to the overhand right, in particular in the middle of the ring. Now, Maidana was able to push Floyd back when he wanted to throw his jab. He landed a lot of his jabs. And in the third round, he actually landed a straight right hand that stunned Mayweather, visibly shook him up. And luckily for Mayweather, it came at the end of the round so that he could take a full minute's break. Ultimately, though, not to be deterred, Mayweather overcame all of those circumstances. He landed the cleaner, clearer punches, most of them to the body, which I believe slowed Maidana down. We know that Maidana doesn't take body punches the best. He's been hurt to the body the most in his career. And Floyd, you know, tried to take advantage of that. He actually landed a really good, solid left hook to the body. I believe it was in the 10th round that visibly buckled Maidana and had him, looking like he was ready to go for a second. I think that this was a really good fight. It was a boxing clinic put on by Floyd Mayweather. It was a different strategy from the strategy that he utilized in the first fight, which I think threw a lot of people off. Now, the title of the fight was Mayhem. So a lot of people thought that you were going to see these two going toe-to-toe, just going back and forth again like we saw in the first fight. But you have to understand that, you know, Floyd is not going to fight another man's fight 2 times in a row, knowing that it gave him problems, which got me to thinking maybe Floyd fought that style of fight purposely the first time to build hype. Maybe he didn't think Maidana would give him that many problems, and when he did, he definitely knew that he had to box off of the ropes. What do you guys think? Did he fight that way on purpose? What you guys think of the way he fought this fight? Leave your comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to TYT Sports.